Welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Prophecy. I thought I'd just start recording here since obviously I'm getting some kind of rewards. Glory reward. That's not half bad. Not sure if it actually matches up to the one that I do have. 17.4. Okay, so it does. Actually, quite nice. And the other things, we will just salvage them. I believe I have nothing on the others, so just salvage all artificial items. Boom. And talk to Caius Thorn and repel the Drukhari raid. Okay. The plague originated in a very sinister place, and without the formidable abilities of the Alpha Pariah, I might have been overwhelmed. After a brutal skirmish, I met the ancient and evil presence behind the outbreak. Fabius Bile, the primogenitor. I wasn't able to bring the traitorous apothecary down, not even with the help of the Ordo Hereticus. Bile fled the scene with a cryptic warning, and I returned to my ship only to face a Drukhari raid. So apologies for a few days of no content on the channel. It will still be like that occasionally. So but it shouldn't be months. Just a few days.
I'm beginning to appreciate the persistence of these Dark Eldar. They give me ample opportunity to strike fear into their rotten hearts.
The Drukhari breached Section Theta 7, so they will have to cut through here on their way to the vaults.
Well, they can try. There is a maintenance hole ahead. We could take up defensive positions there.
I forgot. I'm going to remove this one. Hopefully I'll remember it after this mission. It's not particularly good, according to my sources, in this case Nobodex, who keeps helping me with general tips to the game, which are usually quite useful. So thank you for that, Nobodex. This is a defendable position, with 4 entrances.
As an Astartes, you might be able to offer some useful tactical insight into the situation.
We really shouldn't overcomplicate these matters. I will heap the corpses high as a tribute to the Emperor.
Looks like your wish will be granted. We should expect several waves of hostiles.
Simple and crude, but I guess it's effective.
I'm attempting to placate this ancient machine.
And here comes the boss.
I have purged my fair share of foul Xenos, but I haven't encountered such twisted creatures before.
Those were the Haemorkali. I've never had the chance to study these abominations, as they seldom leave their dark city. They are insane flesh sculptors and depraved torturers. Beasts most foul.
And there goes the boss, I was supposed to say, but
Waiting for you, Eldar.
apparently it's more important for these people to jabber about.
The wrath of the Emperor is upon you, Xenos.
They are here! Kill every last one of the filthy vermin that breaks through the doors!
Call in another stormtrooper, that's always useful.
Dark Elder, how exquisite is my hatred. You are living on borrowed time, Drakari, but not for long.
That was an almost admirable display of cruelty and destruction for an inferior creature. I wish I had time to shape you into a more suitable form.
You still need to prove yourself to your master with gifts.
Krasashtak is the most dreadful marauder in these systems, but he is not my master. He is a generous patron, though.
The mere existence of this Xenos scum is a stain upon the galaxy.
I'm fascinated that he continued talking after he was dead.
We are done with the rebel. But where is the leader? I want to tear that cowardly worm apart.
The dreadful marauder didn't want to get his hands dirty.
Ah, what else would you expect from a Drukhari?
Inquisitor, bioscans are complete. The remaining Xenos invaders have been located.
Very well. They deserve a proper lesson for their arrogance.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Know the Xenos. Kill the Xenos.
I guess you could change the weapon when I do overheat, but laziness and all that.
Somebody will pay for this techno-barbarism.
Ah, chest over there. Hello. Goodbye. There's a lot of them here. Let's resummon everything. Do it for a bit more. Data flux. Go.
The Xenos taint must be purified.
Look at these sadistic wretches. They are a blight upon this galaxy. A diminishing blight.
Well, to be honest, I find the Dark Elder to be quite cool. But I guess I understand your perspective, considering they are invading the ship and all that kind of crap. They're also not very friendly.
will send your soul screaming into the warp.
Well, if they go to Slaanesh when they die, I don't think they mind, to be honest. Okay, so I'm kind of expecting this place to contain bosses, so I'm thinking we clear out this area and this hallway first. So let's go in here and then go down and around. Wow, ouch! What the heck was that? Oh, one of those again.
Dark Eldar, there will be no mercy given or taken.
We definitely need to resummon, yes. Need to wait. Ah, I summoned that thing instead. I think I got everyone.
The mere existence of this Xenos scum is a stain upon the galaxy.
No pity, Inquisitor. The Xenos taint must be purified from this ship.
Almost lost that one. Pseudo neural translation protocol on the provided material executed. Drukhari mind pattern variables enabled. Raw transcription. Krasashtak and Arak, the brothers in pain, lost in the veil. Curse the Riliatan wench as we lurk in this crude Monkey den. The fool's errand? For the soulless one cost us too much. Walking the path of Inead, not for me, not for us. Should speak with the homunculus. Perhaps the time is right for a new Archon. How I miss the screaming wonders of Komorra. Conclusion. According to the archives, Krasashtak and Arak Garant, also known as Brothers of Pain, are the most notorious Drukhari pirates in the Caligari Sector. The death toll of their raids can be measured in millions, but so far they have evaded every trap laid by the Stormwatchers and the Holy Ordos. During the last few decades, they started to target inquisitorial agents and xenotech relics. This shift of priorities contradicts everything we know about the tactics of this depraved race. This and their recent raid indicate they may be after the secrets of Uther Tiberius. Also, the mention of the Soulless One may refer to the Alpha Pariah. Note: Riliatan is the archaic title for a secretive Aeldari group known as Harlequins. Almost every Aeldari faction seems to be involved in this case, which may lead to unforeseeable complications in the future. That's enlightening. I do miss the AoE power of the Psyker. But I guess having all these constructs somehow weighs up for the lack of AoE, since they kinda do AoE. You know, sense.
My sacred duty is to eradicate these Drukhari torturers from this sector.
Your sacred duty is to obey my commands, but I appreciate your passion.
Okay. And where do we go from here? First of all, we go in here to check if there is some kind of chest or anything in here. It's a bit curious that I'm looting chests on my own vessel, though. It's like I have these secret hidden caches that I'm not aware of. Then again, I guess explain it with the fact that this wasn't really my vessel, but the other guy's vessel, who is now stranded on the Martyr. Okay, so I guess we should be prepared for this fight.
The Drukhari should have avoided this ship. Now, they will learn their lesson.
You are living on borrowed time, Drukhari, but not for long. You should have fled again when I killed your precious torturers.
Wow, ah!
They weren't that precious. A small price to pay for the entity you found.
Didn't expect that to happen.
Prepare for your judgment. Tell me, was it worth it?
How did they know about the Alpha Pariah?
It is indeed a most pressing question. We cannot leave her unguarded. The Drukhari have proven that they are the masters of the ambush, and they can strike with their cloaked vessels from the webway. From now on, you are on constant guard duty, Sergeant.
Understood, Inquisitor. Although I still believe you could benefit more from my presence on the field of battle.
I think we just killed Krashastak, which would be interesting considering he has killed millions. Okay, let's head out of here. Why do we need to teleport on board our own ship? Level 20. That's interesting. With melee skills, do my constructs count? That's unexpected. Okay, so we got a whole ton of loot. This is no good. This, on the other hand, is quite good. Kinda missed that repair thing, but having an additional summon is just so much better. This is a beta. Is it better than the one we have? Yes, it is. So we will swap that one out. This one also is quite nice. Swap them around to there. Yeah. Let's put that over there. It's a bit difficult to deal with these signums because there are so many of them. This one does a lot more critical damage. I think we'll go with that one. How about here, if I swap them around? Nah. The alphas are not really that much better. This one is better, but not by much. As for passives, someone mentioned that I should look at some ability, but I don't remember which one it was. Flamers. That's interesting. Castellan robots. Is that the one we're using? I know this is a Cataphront. Let's get rid of this one. Oh, hi there. %50% data flux reserved. And this one is... This probably is better to put in there. And then we can change this one with a regular vivisector. And this one with the combustor. And this one with the vanguard. So we can get this thing to have a flamer as put this one in there. Movement speed is useful. As for you, I'll give you the power axe. I will give you that module. Don't really do much with these guys. Can give you the claw. And you can get the chainsaw and the defensor module. I think. Can't. Oh, you can't equip it. Can you equip it? Nope. How about you? Nope. I don't think I have the ability to equip it yet. Okay, so let's go back to the skill tree. I think I want that flamer. It's also it's a question. Litany of the Electromancer. I wish there was something that reduced... Well, there is these minus data flux las guns in combustors. I want to have the reduction of the data flux for now. Then we will go to Omicron R to salvage all artificer items. And we'll head over to the storage. Put in the intel thing. And we will go to Ragnar von Winter and basically just sell everything. Do you have anything of interest? Not really. The quality here... Well, that one could be interesting. Only has one heal though, which is slightly annoying. $64,000 and we have 342,000. Nah, I'd rather go craft an inoculator. Craft item. That gave us basically the same. 2 yellow. And craft another one. I didn't mean to craft a chainsword. Blah. That looks interesting. Let's craft another one. Okay, eye implant. Craft one of those. Definitely, thank you. And for anything else, I don't think there is anything we want to craft. Socketing. Okay. Modify. Right, so you can modify items. I do like this one. Actually like it the way it is, so... stick to that one. Let's go talk to Metrodora.
As per your request, I have executed thorough analytical sermons, focusing on the Alpha subject's mental stability.
Give me a brief update.
The Alpha subject seems to bear the traces of deep mental conditioning, most probably conducted during her early sessions with Uther Tiberius.
Does that affect her abilities?
Probably not. Her will is adamant, but it might result in erratic behavior, which is quite a risk with her capabilities.
Uther's secret. I have found and rescued the Alpha Pariah, who seems to attract significant attention from various groups of heretics. Chaos abominations and Xenos, and judging by her untrained and still very raw abilities, this interest is very much justified. An ancient prophecy of the long-extinct Fabricatus race alludes to her special role in some unfolding tragedy on a galactic scale, and names a unique artifact as a tool to control her abilities properly. Interesting. Now let's equip the correct inoculator and have a quick chat here. 3 rejuvenators. It's a bit excessive. Let's swap out one with Blood Bomb. 1 as a rejuvenator. We have a usage of 3. Swap that so we have 4 usage, and looks perfect. This should heal us quickly and efficiently for 20 seconds. And then we will go back to Omicron Arc to... well, we actually need to equip the eye implant. Go. And then can deconstruct items or salvage them. And we will also talk to Ragnar van Winter.
Inquisitor, There is an astropathic message for you from an agent of the Ordo Xenos. The embedded emotional markings indicate that it is urgent.
Inquisitor. I am Inquisitor Theodon Mercer of the Ordo Xenos, currently stationed on Heliodor 4, vigorously protecting the Inquisitorial archives, with special regard to the sensitive materials stored in the vaults. I will cut to the chase. I urgently need your help. You are probably wondering why I have contacted you, and rightly so. The facility where I'm holed up is under the attack by the Fulfil Aeldari. If I am not mistaken, you have already made their acquaintance. They are looking for classified Ordos material on... how shall I put it? On the unique presence you have on your ship. I hope I have your interest now. Help me out and I can promise you the answers you seek. I also have Amasek and cigars. The Emperor protects.
Come help me and you'll get some booze and cigars.
How can this Inquisitor know about the Alpha Pariah?
I have no idea. He left me no choice, though. I must find this Mercer and talk to him.
That, however, shall be for another episode. So, thank you all so very much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.